Hello guys, how are you doing? How are you holding up with the chaos that is still going on? Alright, the book I am calling as a must read. Now I didn't get to do this last week because honestly, everything going on was just, there's so much tension built up and there still is. But everything, my anxiety just really got the better of me. Alright, sometimes I just have to step back and deal with the anxiety. And now I'm usually fine. Alright, so must read is Essential Karl Marx. Now, it's edited by Leon Trotsky. Okay. Let's be adults here. Okay? One, this book was written over 100 years ago. Well over that. Two, let's look past this scary socialism, communism, hogwash. Because everything we've been taught is hogwash. Let's face it. Now, this is going to be my personal take on all of it. On the whole book. Now, I did start reading this before the pandemic, scamdemic started. But here's what my takeaway is. This book lays out the perfect way to demean and belittle people to the point that their commodity is their value. Now, I've talked about before that we have devalued life to the point that it's merely a commodity. Well, he's seen this happen in London over 100 years ago, and we're seeing it right now. Now, we've seen earlier this year companies say they're on the verge of closing. Well, let's look at these businesses that benefited from the oligarchs, because they're usually the ones doing all this crap, right? We've seen these Forbes 500 clubs, companies benefit the absolute most from this payroll protection thing. We've seen people like Jeff Bezos get money. We've seen all these companies that want to eliminate the human element from production or packing. These are the people who are the ones who are contributing to all the problems we're having right now. We have been demeaned to the point that our value is only the labor we can give. Fathers have been pretty much reduced to the paycheck they can bring in. And this is wrong. It never should have happened. Our labor has become a commodity to be bought and sold, traded without a second thought from anybody. We're kind of like birds waiting for somebody to throw out breadcrumbs. You know, that puppy waiting for a pat on the head to be acknowledged by their elite boss. Meantime, we are the ones that do everything. And yet, we're the ones that are giving up the most. We have lost so many things in the workforce, so many rights in the workforce over the last 30 years alone. My eyes make me going. There used to be full health insurance vacation pay, all this stuff. When a young man got married, he got a raise. When a child was born, he got a raise, and possibly even a promotion. All that stuff, those jobs were the bomb, man. People could live on one income. I mean, some people do. It's because the spouse has insurance, they have the income, everything to do it. Then they have a spouse that can really make this work. But the jobs like that are very few and far between. Full-time jobs, they're pretty much gone. They're very extremely rare. And a lot of people who got laid off back in spring were called back. And just be laid off or let go of permanently. Because, well, the bosses need people who will work for less money. Think about that. You have a job that pays maybe $10 an hour. A job that in 1967 you would have made $15 to $20 an hour. Okay. In 1967, somebody flipping burgers at Burger King would make 10 and a dime. Now, by all mathematical logic, that should have gone up. But it didn't. It went down. It went down in the 70s to make room for women to work outside the home. And yeah, how well has that worked out? Not very well. But the minimum wage is getting ready to get cut again. It took over 30 years from 70-something, over 40 years, for it to get over 30, I think it was like 30 years it took to get it back up over $5 minimum wage. In the meantime, prices of everything has just gone up. That's what happened in London when he wrote this book. And it's happening again. History does repeat itself. It is repeating itself. Now, we've heard about a global reset. I don't know. A great reset. I'm going to get into it. But I hope you will buy this book and just open your mind and understand everything we've been told is absolute hogwash. There is a reason we are told communism, socialism, bad. Authoritarian oligarchy, good. Well, they don't say oligarch or authoritarianism, good. They just say democracy. Well, whatever. Are we seeing that right now? No. Alright, guys. I am going to stop here. And I hope you will get this book, read it, and I don't know, maybe you will be better at algebra than I am. But he has mathematical equations for figuring out the cost of a commodity. My brain has got enough in it. I don't need any more shoved in it right now. I already need to download and sort what I have in my head, alright? So, I will see you guys later. Now, the video that's going to follow this is going to be reviewing Oligarchs cookbooks. Y'all going to see that. This will go up Monday. You'll see that one Tuesday. I will see you guys later.